Greetings, everyone. This is Mo Aman, and I'm just jumping on here briefly just to offer words of encouragement to those individuals out there who are uh, standing for a cause. They're in the middle of a movement, not particularly the movement that I'm involved with or in, but just anyone who feels strongly about the things that they are voicing to others and how difficult it is to get people to listen to you because what you're saying is not popular. Truth has never been something that is popular. It's always been something that the person delivering it feels like they have to fight in order to give someone what could be their savior. In our world today, there are many, many things that you have to go up against in order to stay sane. In other words, you don't want to fall to any kind of emotional illnesses or mental illnesses. Sometimes those things are in your DNA, and it's not a whole lot you can do to not deal with it. You know, you have to deal with it, but you don't have to deal with it the way that society tells you to deal with it. But getting back to the difficulty that's involved when you are trying to fight for something that is not popular. The main thing you have to do is focus on the truth that is involved in all of it. If there is no truth in it, and you are fighting for something that is not only unpopular, but it's not truthful, then you might need to step away from that yourself. Excuse me. But for the most part, this short message of encouragement goes out to those who are fighting for truth. Okay? Just delivering truth to people. What you have to understand today is that the majority of the people who are in this world are deceived, and they are under the influence of the deceiver. It's hard to break away a person from being under a spell, being captivated by something that is not even real when you really look at it. But it's just this whole feeling that most people are striving to have. They want to have a feeling of somebody loves me, somebody needs me, I am beautiful, I am sexy, I am, everybody wants me. And the truth of the matter is, the things that we would classify as beautiful or sexy or, I just gotta have that. If you look a little closer, you might see some things that may give you a cause to pause just a little bit. Because the world that we live in is a deceptive world. What looks like one thing may not be that. And what you believe to be the opposite sex may not even be the opposite sex, unfortunately. Because Satan, Set, the Shaitan, has been working on many things for a very, very long time. And I'm not going to belabor that point, because that's one of the things that'll cause someone to have a strike on their channel. And I certainly don't want to do that to this channel, because I'm stepping in for the Akan, and he'll be back at some point. But while he's away, some of us have been charged with the responsibility of coming to you on a regular basis to engage and just to be out there and to keep what it is that we're about out there. So when you're dealing with a lot of people who are under a curse, who are under a spell, who are severely deceived, no matter what you say to them, it is just not going to resonate. It has not resonated for a very long time. The fact that you feel like you're in this world alone, a lot of times, you know what? Stay in that place because it's safer a lot of times to be there and to have that thought, because we have gotten past the point of doing things to belong, to be a part of something. We have come to a point where we realize that walking alone is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. However, there are those in this world who feel the same way that we do. They may not have the knowledge of truth and understanding and insight and have the discernment that goes along with it. Those who have isolated themselves from what is popular, and they don't have any knowledge, they're just out there. They have strong convictions. They have decided that they are worth fighting for. And when you're walking alone, when you could be within a group of people who are not about what you are about, and you make that stand that you'd rather be by yourself than to engage with those who are not, good people. So it's okay to be alone for those who are fighting. But you do, as I heard in a video earlier, you do have to continue to search out those individuals who are like-minded, who have the moral conviction to isolate themselves and to disengage from the majority of the population, because they don't buy what is being pushed on them by the deceiver. And those are the individuals that we have to continue to fight for and to seek out. There are ways that you can spot these people. Unfortunately, a lot of times you cannot spot them on social media, because social media is a place that is just, crazy. You have to visually see this person. So I know that when I'm out, a lot of times I can spot someone who looks like me, and, they're just, perceived by me to be someone who is worth fighting for. I'm going to pause for 1 second. So yes, then again, you do want to be able to spot these people visually, because like I said, on social media you can't see anyone, not unless the person who you are attempting to have a conversation with is a person who is a channel owner, and that channel owner goes live, or they speak. Their channel is an open channel, whereas they're constantly talking. They're not a voice behind a picture or something like that. So you can actually see the individual. And there are many people within our community, the conscious community, quote unquote, that speak openly. As a matter of fact, they don't have a problem showing their face. That's what I mean. Because when you start dealing with people in the comment section, you start dealing with people who you just don't know. You don't have a face or a voice. That could be an imposter. You don't want to waste your time with imposters, because even if you go to a comment section and they allow your comment to stay there, and you're inviting people to come to your channel, or you have a link in your comment and you want them to click on that link, you certainly don't know who they are. So what I'm just saying is, it's less frustration, and it's less frustrating when you are actually attempting to recruit people. You have a better chance of a positive outcome if you can actually see a person. So what I'm saying is that when I am out, and on almost daily, I'm at a park or something, because I just walk for exercise. There are groups of people there jogging, there are groups of people walking, family, children, then there are individuals who you begin to see on a regular basis, and there could be an isolated individual who just appears to be someone your spirit can just let you know that is a nice person. And it can be awkward at times to just walk up to someone and strike up a conversation with them, particularly in that environment, because in that environment, people who are out there with the purpose of, I got to get these 3 miles in no matter what, you don't want to intrude on that. You really don't want to intrude on it, because I don't like it when people intrude on me. I usually am very, somewhat polite. I don't even like people getting in my space too much, but what I'm saying is there is always a good time to approach a person, and that will be before their workout or just after. And typically what I do at times is just invite them to watch a video on YouTube, or direct them to the YouTube channel that you want them to just check out. Tell them, it's just something about you. I don't know, I think you might like this, and that maybe they will or maybe they won't. But those interactions are, how can I say it, a little bit more genuine, because you can always compliment a person on something, not flattery, because flattery at times can be the work of the devil, because just saying things just to get a reaction from an individual. But genuinely, if you like the locks in their hair, or an outfit that they have on, you got to be careful with that too. But you can, at that moment, you'll be able to strike up a conversation with, be it male or female, because the spirit moves you. You should be able to spot someone who is somewhat like you, because the frustration with what it is we were attempting to do is that on these platforms, they're highly controlled, and there are just so many imposters out there that I just don't even want to waste my time a lot of times on social media when I am attempting to speak to people about the truth that I know. So that is one thing that I think could alleviate some of the stress that people are feeling when they are attempting to do something that they know could benefit other individuals, or if they're about something that they know could benefit other individuals. The other thing is, if you do have a YouTube channel, it's very easy to give someone, write out your channel. Most people have phones, just give them your channel. Tell them what your channel is about. If you have a channel, I know you can't be shy, because having a channel in this world today, and you have to speak to people, you should be used to speaking to people. That's the other thing. So anyway, I'm not going to belabor the point, because what I want to do is just encourage those of us who are out here in the world, in this world, this evil world that's run by, evil people, and you're about something positive that can uplift them. You want to have them join you and join us in what it is we are attempting to do, because community and togetherness with like-minded people, there is nothing in this world better than where you can sit down, and I long for the day when we'll be able to do that. Just sit down together as a group of people and just engage with each other as a city, as a just a group of people that like-minded, just talking and eating and whatever. So in any event, I'm gonna go. Again, the econ is busy, extremely busy. So there are those of us who have stepped in to do attempt to do what it is he does. And the main thing is just to speak to you, just to be out here, have a conversation, and just to be uplifting if we can. Okay? So I'm going to sign off. This is Moaman. I hope you guys have a wonderful cycle. I am out here once again in this environment, which is nature. It's the best place to be. So you guys have a great, great, great cycle. Bye-bye.